Oh, hello there. Behind this door is where all the magic happens in Werley's world. But before I open it to all of you, why don't we take a quick trip down memory lane to see all the hard work that went into turning one half of my grandparents' garage into a fully functional molding and casting shop. The year is 2023, and my amazing grandfather, Eugene Habecker, has sadly passed away. Before he did, however, I was able to have a conversation with both my grandparents about the prospect of me moving back to PA and setting up a shop in their garage to help support and look after my grandmother. Being the last of the patriarchs of my family, I could feel his absence would make life more challenging for my grandmother and my mom, sister, and nephew who relied on him for his wisdom and help with many things. As soon as I arrive back in PA, I unload everything I have in the half of the garage I will be occupying for my business. I then begin plotting out the space to be the most practical workshop for myself and a small team. It should be noted that up to this point, I have never built out a shop space on my own. But I did have a lot of great teachers during my time in the stop motion animation industry, so it was time to apply that knowledge and put my ideas into action. Month by month, I chip away at the space layout while continuing to take on business to earn money for the investment and expenses. First and foremost, having moved back right before the beginning of winter, I would find that temperature regulating the space would be essential. So I embark on a quest of construction and begin installing studs, rerouting wiring, cutting windows, installing doorways, installing insulation batting, hanging drywall, spackling, painting, and building various stations for molding, casting, tooling, shipping, and storing via customized furniture and purchased shelving. Now, my immediate family and team is a huge help in the project, but I did most of the work alone for the reason that I needed to prove to myself I could do it with the money I earned, almost like a rite du passage. So without further ado, I welcome you all to Jurassic Park, Werley's World. Come on in, guys. All right, so starting off early, we have our casting bay with a fully functional bay window, which pushes out. This is where I do all my resin casting. Got a couple of molds set out right now. Casting bay window with the extraction fans. Hit the button, just pulls everything out, which is great. Got a filter on one side for mold releases and whatnot. That way you don't have to breathe in all the harsh chemicals. Same with the powder. Powder just goes right out. Don't have to breathe that in, which is great. I still wear masks, safety first. You come down this way, we got our pressure pot stations. Below we have all the material storage, all our resins, mixing containers, all that. These are really great because you can just kind of pull the lids down, lock them up, you're good to go. We got 3 of them for all our small items. Come a little further down, we have the larger pressure pots. We got a 10-gallon and a 5-gallon. This is specifically for Mark Brokaw. Check this out, buddy. Now, is that overkill? Yes. It's a little over the top? Absolutely. But that's what we do here in Werley's World. All right. Now, if you come over here, we actually have our tool area. The bandsaw, drill press, sanding, all of this just kind of helps with the getting the kits cleaned and everything like that. We have our tower of power with our microwave for heating up clay, and got all the client books so that I know how to keep track of all my projects, and a bunch of storage. This red here, these bins, they signify fresh castings that still need to be cleaned. We put a lot of those on the baker's racks as well. We come down here, we have our molding table where we lay out all the molds and pour them and work on them. This is where we mix all the silicone, or silicone station here. Refrigerator for decelerating some materials. And then we also have the oven for accelerating some materials, which is pretty great. And what shop wouldn't be complete without some team desks over here? We got the first team member, Mr. Elam Werley, my lovely nephew. He's working on some material boards.
I'm basically turning 11, and not only that, but I was born in 2015.
Okay, right on. Cool.
I like to I love my uncle. Honestly,
good stuff. All right. I love him too. And then we have my lovely mom who just, she had her birthday. And
She's
happy
61
birthday, Mom.
now.
61 now?
61.
Yep. She's working on a couple of kits, getting them cleaned up, and so we can get them ready for packaging and whatnot. This is my desk over here. And then Brittany, who's actually filming right now, here she is.
Hello.
These videos would not be possible without her, so I thank her very kindly.
If she wasn't born, she wouldn't be making.
Yeah, I'll hand that back to her. This is actually her desk right here. She shares this with her son. If we come over to here, one of the essentials is we have air conditioning and heat. Now, I don't use the heater while these are on. We're putting together some material boards here, which Elam is working on, as you can see. And we'll be taking those off and then placing them elsewhere in the shop. But we do have heat. We have air conditioning, which is pretty awesome. You may have noticed some of the shelving up top here. That's like a display shelf for a lot of the work that we do here. A lot of the kits that we've worked on.
There's a lot to look at.
Yeah, lots to look at. And this isn't even all of them. It's quite a bit of work that we've gotten to be involved in. Some stop motion puppets and old puppets from old projects. All kinds of fun stuff. We got the door to the other side of the garage and to the house. And then if you come over here, this is pretty cool. We have our shipping station. Made up this really cool little packing peanut dispenser. Kind of get the idea. It's pretty cool. Just put it right in your boxes. And also have a bubble wrap station. And all of this is up above in the A-frame, like above the ceiling there, so you don't have to worry about all that packing material taking up too much space, valuable space. And you come down this way, we got more storage, which is always great for tools and different materials and whatnot. More storage here. This is that green section I was telling you about. A lot of this stuff is like ready to be shipped, so it's right here at the shipping station. You can just grab it and wrap it up. It's good to go. You come down here, we have all our mold storage on our shelves. We also have the heat box. This comes in handy for accelerating some silicone curing time. This is something we used to do at a lot of the studio spaces. You just hit the switch there, brooder lamp will come on and slide the door shut. Heats up the whole interior, and it'll help get your molds done faster if you need, especially in the colder seasons. It comes in handy. So we also have some more tools down here. This is kind of like the metal station for grinding, buffing. I also have some for like brass cutting and steel cutting as well. Yeah, and what's kind of cool about the tools here, I got this from Mark and some other wood shops and stuff. You can actually switch out different channels for vacuuming up the dust. That's pretty cool. Probably the last and one of the most important parts of the shop is the rotocast area. This is original INB, Ira Newton Brokaw. This was designed and engineered and put together and everything by Mark's dad, which is pretty impressive. The machine is well over 20 years and still works great to this day. I actually got a really great deal from Mark on this. He asked me for a penny a year, so I brought him a roll of pennies, and I think I'll be good for a little while. So, yeah, and that's about it. There's still plenty of stuff that I figure I'll go over in future videos, but right now it's just a general tour of the shop. I just wanted to welcome you guys to what I've been putting together for the last couple of years. It's been a lot of hard work, but I'm really proud of it. And probably one of the things that I'm most proud of is that every part of this has been paid for 100% by all of the molding and casting projects I've done. I've not had to borrow anything specifically for this shop. I had to borrow some money to get back here to PA, but all of this is 100% funded by molding and casting projects, which is really exciting. I'm very proud of that. And I want to thank you guys for stopping by, checking out the video, and see you next week.